Most people believe that if they speak loudly, others will listen. They believe confidence comes from force. They believe influence belongs to the bold, the fast, the clever. This belief is comforting because it sounds simple. Raise your voice, polish your words, show your strength, and people will follow. But you already know this is not true. You have seen loud people ignored. You have seen confident talk fall flat. You have seen clever words fail to move a single heart. Influence does not work the way the myth promises. People do not listen because you demand attention. They listen because something in you feels steady. They listen because your presence makes sense to them. They listen because without knowing why, they feel safe to hear you. The truth is quieter. The truth is slower. The truth is harder to accept. People listen to you not because of what you say first, but because of who you are before you speak. Long before your words reach their ears, your inner state reaches their nervous system. Your calm, your respect, your sincerity. These things speak ahead of language. This is why two people can say the same sentence and receive completely different responses. One is heard, the other is tolerated. The difference is invisible work. Think of a tree, not the leaves, not the fruit. Think of the roots. No one sees them, no one praises them, yet everything depends on them. The deeper the roots, the stronger the tree stands in the storm. Communication works the same way. What people hear is the leaves. What makes them listen is the root system underneath. Your habits, your self-control, your understanding of human nature, your ability to think before reacting. This is the inner work. It does not show itself directly. It shows itself through stability, through timing, through restraint, through quiet confidence. You do not persuade by pushing, you persuade by preparing. Preparation is not rehearsal of words alone, it is rehearsal of character. When opportunity appears, it only magnifies what is already inside you. This is not luck, this is a law. Opportunity does not create ability, it reveals it. When you are prepared, a small opening becomes a doorway. When you are unprepared, even a wide door feels blocked. Ask yourself how you prepare when no one is watching. Ask yourself what habits you repeat when there is no applause. That is what people eventually listen to. Pressure is the great revealer. Under ease, many people appear wise. Under pressure, patterns show themselves. Imagine two co-workers facing criticism. One becomes defensive, their voice tightens, their words rush, they try to protect their image. The other pauses, they listen fully, they ask a calm question, they do not collapse and they do not attack. Which one do you trust? Which one would you listen to next time? Or imagine a parent correcting a child. One shouts to regain control. The child hears fear. The other lowers their voice. The child hears certainty. Authority does not rise from volume, it rises from control. In moments of stress, people do not look for perfect answers. They look for emotional leadership. They look for someone who is not shaken by the moment, someone who can hold the weight without spreading it. When you develop this steadiness, people lean toward you, not because you are superior, but because you are regulated. You are not driven by every impulse, you are guided by principle. Focus is the guardian of influence. A distracted mind cannot hold another person's attention. If you cannot stay with your own thoughts, others will not stay with your words. Focus is not about doing many things. It is about protecting one thing long enough for it to matter. Treat your attention as something precious, because it is. Every time you allow it to scatter, you weaken your presence. Every time you train it to stay, you strengthen your voice. Ask yourself where your attention leaks. Is it pulled by noise, by comparison, by constant reaction? Influence requires containment. You must be able to stay with a thought, stay with a conversation, stay with another human being without rushing to escape discomfort. When people feel you are truly present, they open, they listen. Presence is felt before it is understood. Growth follows a simple sequence: learn, apply, evaluate, correct, persist. Many people learn and stop. Some apply once and quit. Very few stay with the full cycle. Communication skill grows the same way. You learn how people think, you apply it in real conversations, you reflect honestly, you correct your approach, and you do it again, day after day, quietly, without drama. This is how your words gain weight. Discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Systems shape behavior when feelings are unreliable. If you only practice listening when you feel inspired, you will not listen when it matters most. Build systems, simple ones. Pause before responding. Ask one more question than feels necessary. Lower your voice when tension rises. These are not tricks, they are disciplines, repeated until they become instinct. Patience is strategic. Influence unfolds in seasons, not days, not moments. You plant now. You tend quietly. You wait. People test consistency. They watch if you remain the same when conditions change. Do not rush to be heard. Be worth hearing. Time is not your enemy if you use it well. Feedback is a mirror, not an enemy. Measure yourself calmly. After conversations, ask what landed, ask what did not. Adjust without self-attack. Quiet correction compounds faster than emotional reaction. Momentum builds slowly, then suddenly. What feels insignificant today becomes undeniable later. Eventually, influence becomes a lifestyle. You do not switch it on, you live it. Your tone, your timing, your restraint, they align. People listen not because you demand it, but because it feels natural to do so. You are not performing, you are present. You are not convincing, you are clear. This is the breakthrough, and it is calm. When you understand this, you stop chasing attention. You start cultivating depth. You stop trying to impress. You start trying to understand. And without force, without noise, people begin to listen. You begin to notice something subtle when this shift happens. Conversations slow down around you. People do not rush to interrupt. They wait, they think, they respond instead of react. This is not because you have become intimidating. It is because you have become grounded. Grounded people create space, and space is where real listening happens. Many believe that communication is about expression, about getting thoughts out clearly. That is only half of it. The deeper half is reception. Can you receive another person without preparing your reply? Can you hear disagreement without feeling threatened? Can you stay curious when your ego wants to defend? These moments decide whether people listen to you in the future, because every conversation trains others how to treat you next time. Ask yourself how you handle being misunderstood. Do you rush to correct, or do you pause to clarify? Do you assume ill intent, or do you look for confusion? The way you respond in these moments teaches people whether it is safe to engage with you honestly. Safety invites listening. Threat shuts it down. Not this frantic need to be right, but a steady commitment to be clear.
not this hunger to dominate the exchange, but a willingness to guide it. People listen to those who respect the process of understanding. Understanding takes time, it takes patience, it takes humility. These qualities cannot be faked for long. They must be practiced until they are real. There is a quiet confidence that grows when you stop measuring every interaction by winning or losing. Instead, you measure by alignment. Did the conversation move closer to truth? Did it reduce confusion? Did it preserve dignity? When you hold these standards, your words begin to carry a different weight. They are not sharp, they are solid. Pressure will continue to test you, in meetings, in family discussions, in moments where emotions run high. Each time you are given a choice: escalate or stabilize, prove or understand, react or respond. These choices seem small. They are not. They shape your reputation over time, and reputation decides whether people listen to you before you even speak. Think again of the law of preparation meeting opportunity. Every calm response prepares you. Every disciplined pause prepares you. Then one day an opportunity arrives, a difficult conversation, a leadership moment, a crisis, and people turn toward you without being told. They listen because history has trained them to. Distraction is the silent enemy here. If your mind is always elsewhere, your words will feel thin. You cannot borrow depth at the last moment. You must live it daily. Protect your focus as you would protect something fragile. Limit the noise you consume. Choose what enters your mind, because what fills you will eventually spill out. The growth sequence never ends. Even when you're skilled, you are still learning. Even when people listen, you are still refining. Learn from each exchange. Apply the lesson gently. Evaluate without harshness. Correct without drama. Persist without impatience. This rhythm keeps you grounded. Discipline keeps this rhythm alive. Not motivation, not excitement. Discipline is quiet. It does not announce itself. It shows up when no one is watching. It shows up when you are tired. It shows up when old habits try to return. This is where influence is built, slowly, repeatedly, reliably. Strategic patience asks you to trust time, not as an excuse to delay, but as a partner in growth. Some seeds take longer. Some people take longer. Some changes cannot be rushed without damage. When you understand this, you stop forcing outcomes. You start shaping conditions. Feedback then becomes information, not identity. You listen to it, you sort it, you use what helps, you discard what does not. This calm relationship with feedback keeps you flexible. It keeps you improving without losing yourself. Momentum will come, often quietly at first. A nod here, a question asked of you, a pause before someone speaks after you finish. These are signs. Do not rush them, let them build. Compounding works best when left undisturbed. Eventually, you notice that influence no longer feels like effort. It feels like alignment. Your inner state and outer expression match. You are not trying to manage impressions. You are simply being consistent. This consistency is rare. That is why it is powerful. People listen to you because you listen to yourself. You know when to speak. You know when to stay silent. You know when to guide. You know when to step back. This balance cannot be taught quickly. It is earned through attention and restraint. Stay with this path, not for applause, not for control, but for clarity, for trust, for the quiet strength that allows your words to matter when they are needed most. When you live this way, influence stops being something you chase. It becomes something you carry. And when you carry it well, others feel it. They slow down, they open up, and they listen.